Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for the very first episode of the WEPs Podcast Series. My name is Alan, your host, and I'm happy to have you all today. Now, what is the WEPs Podcast Series? This is an idea that we birthed because 2 years ago, the government of Uganda introduced and launched a project called the Generating Growth Opportunities for Productivity in Women Enterprises, which is GROW. Many of you know it as GROW. So the GROW project has raised so many questions, especially among the women doing business. And the podcast series is here to help us break down all those questions and provide answers. And to take on the first set of questions here with me for the very first episode is none other than the Chief Executive Officer for the Uganda Women's Entrepreneurs Association. Miss Connie, so good to have you here today.
Thank you so much. Like Alan said, my name is Connie Kechembo, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Association, a 38-based organization. Today, we are here to talk about generating growth opportunities and productivity for women enterprises, which is a GROW project that is funded by World Bank, implemented by the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development, together with the Private Sector Foundation, Uganda. And UWEAL is an implementing entity as a capacity building firm responsible for building and strengthening the capacity of the platforms, community mobilization, as well as changing the mindset of women entrepreneurs in this country.
Okay. And what is UWEAL? What's this UWEAL thing that you represent?
UWEAL is a membership organization. It brings together women in business across the country. And today we are going to speak about the women entrepreneurs platforms, the WEPs. And the WEPs basically is a network of women-led and women-based organizations, women who are doing business and want to see that they can come together for purposes of peer learning, for ensuring that they're able to get adequate information on issues of business, but also information on the GROW project that we just talked about.
So what you're saying is that every woman in business should be able to join this platform, right? Why is it important for us to join?
This platform, first of all, is free of charge. The Women Entrepreneurs platform is free of charge, allows every woman who's doing business to join, but also, most importantly, we allow women who are together in associations or groups to be part of these platforms.
So if I chose to join a WEP today, what would I be benefiting from it? And what are your functions? What should I expect from a WEP?
This is a project for its first time to have women who are doing business coming together. So when we are in the WEPs, we will be able to get information instantly on issues of trade, but also on issues of GROW project. But also, we will also be able to network, have collaboration together. So it's really a network that is going to enhance and see that our enterprises as women are growing. It gives us that platform, that space to have conversation around issues of business. What we expect and the key function of the WEPs is to see that we have an information hub. These hubs are basically going to be trade-related information that you'll be able to get on government programs, but also specifically on the GROW project. It has a very, very many components, and including issues of being skilled. The other aspect that is going to be fundamental within the WEPs is the business support. We are going to get skills, we are going to be supported in forms of access to financing, access to education, access to markets. All these will be related business support that you'll be able to get once you're part of the platform. And I want to remind the viewers that the platforms are for everyone, as long as you're a woman doing business. The difference is that within the different components, there's some limitations, especially the women who would like to access financing. You must have been existing for at least 1 or 2 years. You must have that clarity that you're running a business, and we are there to grow you to the next stage.
So, Ms. Connie, for women in Uganda running businesses, there are so many challenges and barriers to success, and I get that these are the ones that you're seeking to address with the WEPs. So what are some of these so that people can relate?
Access to finance has been a key challenge, which is being resolved by this project, but also access to information for many years. Women, we know very well, we're not getting information in any form, but we are glad that with digitalization, there's some bit of improvement. But one of the key things that has made women enterprise lag behind is the issue of cultural norms or social norms and issues of gender-based violence. So part of the conversation that we shall be having within the WEPs will be ensuring that we support each other to overcome some of these barriers. There's a team of experts that will be supporting the women to get information on how they can overcome barriers of social norms. And that for me is very critical, because even whatever level you are, whether you are a large entrepreneur or small entrepreneur, in one way, the cultural norms affect the women. So we want to have this conversation within the WEPs and resolve. And the beauty is that the Ministry of Gender has also set up the grievance mechanism in the event that there are issues that are affecting you to access adequately all the components that the GROW project provides us. So when you go to the Ministry of Gender, or you're able to go to the district, you should be able to be listened to, or you come to UWEAL offices or reach out to the UWEAL team, you should be able to get listened to and get a resolution to whatever challenge you encounter.
Okay, great. Miss Connie, who can join our WEP and who cannot? Is it that everyone who's doing business and is a woman can join, or,
Joining a WEP is free, first of all, I said it earlier, and women who are doing business are eligible to joining a WEP. You don't have to be in a WEP to benefit from the GROW project. You can still benefit from the GROW project services and products, including skilling, including access to financing, including placements and apprenticeship, and also participating in the common user facilities which are being set up by the Ministry of Gender without necessarily being part of the WEP. But the WEP have very good functions that we would like women to come together in the platform of women entrepreneurs.
Okay. So, Miss Connie, I am sold. I'm a lady doing business and I'm sold. I want to join a WEP. Where do I go? How do I register?
We want to encourage the women entrepreneurs, especially those in associations, to register with a focal person GROW project at the district level. But also, Ministry of Gender can be able to register you, Private Sector Foundation, and the Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Association. On the screen below, you'll be able to see the toll-free line. You'll also be able to access our website, the website of the GROW project, the website of Private Sector Foundation and UWEAL, so that you can easily get more details. We also have a WhatsApp number below that you can also send your message. Somebody will be able to respond to you instantly.
Okay. Our viewers, our listeners, there you have it from Miss Connie. You can join our WEP today by simply going to your district headquarters, ask for the focal person there, and provide all the details they need for you to join our WEP and access all the benefits that she's talked about. Thank you so much for joining us today. See you next time.